Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. Please hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, man. Also hit that notification so you know when I'm up in here. I had to react to this one, man. This one right here is a real serious one. I'm using this under fair use, Atlanta Crime Files. Y'all go and check them out. One of my favorite channels up here on this YouTube movement. And this is something real serious. You got this young guy, he's 15 years old, going against his mother. He's in there cursing, talking crazy, and then he want to utilize the police game where we can't chastise our kids anymore, man. For real. It's crazy. I had to let y'all see this because this is something that need to be told, man. This is something that need to be seen. All of the above. All of the above. This was a real good one right here. Because you got a lot of these young cats think that because now they have these laws where the parents really can't chastise you, and if they're smart, you got some smart kids that utilize that against you. And this young cat is way out of line towards his mother, where she pay the bills, he live in the house, he think he can call his grandmama, and grandmama, which is her mother, babies this guy, this young dude, and take the daughter and takes the young the grandson's side. Like, didn't even ask no questions, did nothing. Straight called the police once he called the grandma. And the mother, only thing she did was ask him, told him, let me get that phone. Because he was in the house cursing. She calling him and calling him so he could come up and help with the groceries. He don't answer the phone. She get in there, he's on the phone talking to his friend. That means he looking at her calling. He don't even respond or click over to answer her. And then she hearing him curse when she walk in. And he didn't like it when she said, oh, let me get that phone. And his response is, you didn't buy this phone, my father bought this phone. Grandma might pay the bill once or twice sometime, but we're gonna get into some of this, man. So y'all can check it out and drop your comments and let me know how y'all feel about some of this, man. Once again, I'm using this under fair use, but we're gonna react to some of this. And this the grandma right here. She done came over there and she the one called the police without even talking to her daughter first. That's just crazy. Why she's outside? The daughter's upstairs in the apartment. That's because he said that his mom she got scratched all over his face. And then he got all these rips on him. So yeah, I'm gonna be super fun. And I'm sorry, I have to grab. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you. Okay, what's your name? I'll give you my name later. Okay. Right now I need to figure out what's going on. Okay. And see, this is where the cop go wrong at. First of all, that's a minor. He's 15. And that's his grandmother, basically like one of the guardians next thing to the mother or the father. Why he tell her, let him talk to him, and I'll tell you my name later. He's supposed to identify himself once a civilian asks you your name and your badge number by law. So we already starting off crazy, but pay attention. So this is what happened. I was on the phone with my friend earlier, and we were talking about something. I got my phone back. And the thing what happened is she had took my phone, right? And I didn't say nothing. I didn't care. But she was like trying to go through it. But my mom, she just forced me to pay my phone when I don't have a job. And my mom, like my whole life, she was like, once you start paying out. You feeling like he entitled, she made me pay my phone bill. Yeah, she's teaching you how to be a responsible adult, learning how to pay bills and make money, and she telling you get a job. That's how it starts. 15, 16, getting a job and learning responsibilities. But listen to this entitled little kid, man. Like once you pay for something, like you can't like someone doesn't have an authority like just take it from you. You know what I'm saying? When you living in your mama house, she got some authority to take something from you. You only 15. You don't pay no. You using her Wi-Fi to be on your phone, her lights. These kids is crazy. But listen. And if I let her take my phone all the way. You're not going to dictate what's in my phone all day. That's why I didn't know I should say something.
We all gonna dictate what's in your phone. You all young. We don't know. You talking like you grown, cussing up a storm. She come in the house talking grown folk language. We want to see what you got going on in here. This is crazy.
She like kept begging for my password, and I was like, I didn't say anything. So then she had like.
And he said she kept begging for my password. How she begging? Look at the language he talking. Like he's talking to his equal.
Grab something and like, okay, I'm sorry this is off that. I don't want to jail or anything, but I just want to talk to her and tell her it's wrong or anything. But she don't do it. So let me finish this right now. So then she was like just hitting me, and I was like, I was trying to get her off of me. I didn't. Slow down. I got my mom like took my phone, and then she wanted to go through my phone, but my mom was like, I paid the bill, so I was like, you can't do that because you forcing me to pay the bill, and I don't have a job, so. Like, if she didn't pay the bill, I would have gave her my password. She could have.
She's forcing me to pay the bill. No, she's guiding you into doing grown up stuff.
Do it, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and then after that, she started to hit me. When we got in the room, she was like, you're not gonna give me the password. So she had grabbed something. Door 230 code 10. She had grabbed something, and then she was like hitting me and like punching me at the same time. She had kicked me. And then when I tried to get up, I grabbed her almost and calm down.
First he said she grabbed something and started hitting him. And then he said when he got up, he didn't say she pushed me down or nothing. The story is just inconsistent. Does that make sense? This sound crazy, man. That he's even going through all this.
And after that, I got out the house. I don't know. I said, I don't want to deal with this no more. I'm leaving. And then she said, get out. So then I ran to my friend's house in the neighborhood, and then I called my aunt. I'm not my uncle. And then, yeah, that's good. That's just it. That's not the okay. How'd you get that? I don't remember how that even happened. Like, just happened. When? Like during this festival, like during this little fight. You said you don't want her to go to jail. I just want her to like just understand like this is I didn't want y'all like.
I had to go back, man. I had technical difficulty.
You said you don't want her to go to jail. Not trying to get my mother in jail, you know, it's my mother. I just want her to like just understand like this is I didn't want y'all to like tell her like this is wrong, like she don't need to be doing nothing like this. Like she don't have to get no charges. I just want her to understand what she did was wrong. I can't promise you that. Okay. Well, thanks. Who is the mother? She's right there.
And what he don't know is once the police is called, they see some type of damage is done to the body, you know, mark scars. They put matters in their own hands. Even though he said he don't want to get her locked up. We're gonna skip over that. We're gonna get to her.
Yeah, I thought you got stuff.
What's going on?
Oh, well, I walked in my house. My friend's cousin. So I asked her what's going on. And I told him, give her the phone. I said, give me the password to the phone. He said, no. He kept saying no. He was challenging me, so.
Challenging you?
Yes, like pushing up on me, no, I'm not giving you the phone, like, you have the phone, but you.
At what point did you put your hands on me?
When he was up in my face, like right here, pushing on me, like we were face to face when I said no. He said he wasn't gonna give me the phone password, so he was right here, like pushing on my face, and then that's what happened.
How do you get a scratch on his face and scratches on his arm?
When he pushed me, because I have a scratch on my arm. He pushed me on my arm. scratch on my arm? Okay, well, he definitely was in my room pushing me up against my wall. You know, I said,
You got ID on me?
yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah. Got one, you got what?
No, I don't have any.
Okay, well, that's just for my.
I didn't ask you, I didn't give you this much permission to come to my house either.
Well, then I'm
I'm
just.
just going tonight.
Okay.
That's it, I don't have any weapons in the home.
Skip over that. We're gonna get to the good parts. Get the grandma talking about just calm down, baby. She didn't even hit her daughter up, talk to her, ask her what's going on, or nothing. She just sit here listening to this child tell her something over her daughter. That's wild right there. Nobody should be listening to no child. They listen to the parent first, and then you sort out what's the next move.
Right there, can you just take that there? I'm gonna call Sarge real quick. So at what point did you scratch it?
Honestly, I don't know. Everything was just happening too fast. Like, honestly, I can't even tell you. It was just too fast. Like,
So you don't know how those scratches got there?
I'm not saying that I don't know. I just don't know. I just know that we got to school. I don't know. When in the scratches, I don't know.
And pay attention to how she tell them what happened and what made her react, which any parent would if their kid do what she about to say. Pay attention, y'all.
That's just irritating. Can I put on my slides real quick?
Just 1 second. Don't please don't answer that. How long ago was you?
We were in February.
So y'all been here for a couple months? Yeah, where's y'all moving from?
We were saying it's
I was gonna ask you something, but I forgot.
Your mom face, she thorough. She thorough, man.
This is what I don't need.
yeah, I know it's okay. I already know what he's. I'm tired of him. That's what y'all know what he's saying.
Did you ever kick him?
No,
No.
no.
Why are you saying that?
I don't know. We were literally, he was on the ground. I was restraining him. Then he got up. He was like,
What do you mean you were restraining him?
like my hand was over him like this.
Like on his shoulders, on his
Like
back,
on his
arm,
hands.
on his hand?
Yes. And he was like, I mean, I wanna hurt you, I wanna hurt you, and something got up. And then I was against the wall, then I was like, okay, I'm about to call police, but then I didn't, and then I was like, just go, and then he walked out the door. But I mean, that's not all that happened. Well, crazy. All this because he don't want to give me a password.
Does he pay the phone? I'm asking a serious question.
I'm seriously, no, seriously, he's 15 years old. He doesn't have a job. He paid the bill this month because my mother, his grandmother, sent him some money for the phone he got because of me.
And see, he lied to the police about he paid his bill, he don't have a job. He told the truth on that part, but he ain't say how he got the money. At the end of the day, he still ain't pay for the phone bill on his own accord. Doesn't even matter. But listen what she says. She's the one that helped get the phone.
Because of me, I paid the cell phone every month. He has some money to pay. If he has some extra money, she just pays the phone.
So did it?
He did pay the cell phone. He did. But it's not. He did pay this one. This is the first time he's proud of it. But this is normally my responsibility. My other son, my mom sent some money too. I said, go ahead, you should pay yourself a bill. Get you what you need with your money. And you know, that's that. When I got money, I gotta get what I need. And I can't complain about it. It's your phone. You want to talk to people. Understood, but you still everything else is still with me. So all I'm asking, because they're like,
saying it looks bad because he's got vision.
and I understand, and I definitely understand. Like my nail is broke, so it could have scratched. Like I definitely understand. Like their jacket. I don't know. I can't tell you. Like I went like I can't tell you that. I know I didn't go scratching at his face or anything like that. I know it's there. I'm not trying to deny it or anything like that. I'm saying I can't tell you at what point within this tussle that happened.
Yeah, when you say tussle,
It was just like I said, like it was like he was challenging me. I pushed him back. Then when he was trying to restrain him, he tried to push me back. So now I'm like, damn, okay. You wanna just cause the password? I looked him in the eye, said, you really gonna challenge me or the phone?
So not only that, she just told the officer that she pays the bill normally. So grandma gave them some money, and being they got extra money, she teaching them responsibility. You got extra money, then pay your phone bill. She even said that he was proud of it. So if he's proud that he could pay his phone bill, cool. But that still don't give you the authority to defy your mother, knowing she has been paying the bill. See, he wasn't all the way honest with the cops, and the cops ain't even paying it any attention from how his story um doesn't is not on the same accord as hers, and she's the parent.
Honey, like literally, you gonna really look at me and tell me in my face and you're not gonna look like what is in your fault that you are willing to go to this extent and still you don't have a phone. You know, so like it's still like at the end of the day, you're still a child. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't.
It's a fact. Still a child. Not only that, you know how many kids be having these phones and parents don't go through them, and they be having predators on the other line, on the other end, talking to them and tricking them how to come outside, and they get missing. But they take the side of the kids. If that was to happen to him, he'd be somewhere crying, begging he wish he listened to his mama. This is crazy.
My other son is perfectly fine. He don't even want to go with him. So I was just like walking around using kids. I'm sure that y'all would have been at the police calling me and trying for me. So that's not the case. Like it's literally.
Have you ever been called there before?
No, never, never. No police came to my house ever for nothing.
This is the first time?
Yes, it's the first time. So, well, actually, I did call him because my brother who was down there, he had threatened me. I don't know. Right. But other than it wasn't like he like calling police on me for any type of nothing goes on my brother at all. Like at all. Nothing happens here. Me and him, we don't even. He was just sick yesterday. I was just taking care of him.
Okay. Alright. Hang tight.
You're just taking care of him.
Let me hear this note. She's going to check with her daughter. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what see his face, but on the left arm, he's got a scratch on his face. Yeah, because it's really, kind of still prosecuting next, different calls in the next community. Being grandma, you know what I mean? Okay, sorry, here. Yeah, sure. Okay, well, I'll just keep doing good. Yeah, just
Because at this point in life, that's what you need to do. You need to say, okay, look, because at this point, this has gotten out of hand. I'm in so much pain, and you know this. I can't already here because I'm worried. I don't want Jacqueline to get in trouble. I don't leave me hurt. But at the end of the day, I'm in a catch-22. Because I got my grandson and I got my daughter.
Yeah, this is
You
hard.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's too big to care about.
Very much so.
I care about my mom too. I don't like how she does things. The thing is, but y'all, the thing that it is, she always does is try to bully me. Because she feels.
He says she tries to bully me. Listen to the lingo of this kid. What do you mean bully you? She's telling you, give her the password so she can see what's going on. And for you to go to this extent, that means something ain't right in that phone that he's doing. That could possibly lead him into bigger trouble outside of the home. And grandma not understanding that. So why grandma ain't asking him why you just didn't give her the password? What do you mean bullying you? You're not her equal.
Like, because I'm always so respectful to her. That she can do that. That's why I don't feel like that.
Don't get emotional.
But y'all don't have the full point of view of that. That's why I feel like. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm not in this situation, yes. But I'm saying, like, y'all don't know, like, the little things that she does, like, to, like, try to bully her, like try to take
Bully.
Like, she wants to be in control of every single thing.
She wants to be in control of every single thing. Y'all, I hope y'all paying attention. Drop some comments on this one, man. For real. What do you mean she wants to be in control of every single thing? She is in control. You are a child living in her house. You pays for nothing. You don't have no right, no authority. What do you mean? Be in control of everything. And these officers are sitting here listening to this little boy say this stuff.
And it's like, she really does the same thing. And y'all, like, she can see. Like, it's like, y'all are all together. Y'all are all doing stuff. Y'all all trying, like, you know what I'm saying? But she don't, like, hold it. But she don't be like, oh, but I don't see how I'm acting like them. So I'll give her some slack. She don't do that. So she's expecting it perfect. And that's like, Jason, he don't get, like, Jason, nobody get on against everybody. That's why I find everybody puts on me. Right.
She just said her other son does not do these type of things. But him, he's talking about she don't get on him. And she always on him. Of course she is. That's telling me that you are defiant to your mother. But let's go.
But nobody sees that. I don't get mad about that. Stop being so dang hurt.
It really is. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't get into arguments about mom or nothing. That's the thing. So now everybody just like, oh.
The cop just said, stop being so damn perfect. And grandma's talking about he is. Wow. What kid is perfect? They don't even know what perfect is. They still in learning stage of life.
He's a good child. I can't even tell you. He's a good child. I couldn't imagine. But
He's a good child. See, this grandma not understanding. She's creating a monster right there. For real.
I'm not the mom.
Yeah. And I know, like, that's same thing with me. Same thing, that's I'm not biased. I see, same thing I'm telling you, I only do it for her. She see the things that I do that y'all don't see. So I'm saying, like, she still has her to be mad at me sometimes, like I just said. Y'all not with me all the time. I'm on this. So she's probably see things I do that bad that y'all don't see that I do bad. Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not, I just don't, I don't feel like it should have ever got to this. I feel.
You live under her house, under her rules. It ain't about what nobody else see. Nobody don't got to deal with you every day, all day like she do. What's going on out here, man? This is crazy.
Like, she needs to be more respectful of me as a person. Like, you can't just beat someone just for that. Like, you beat, like, I ain't trying to be like one of the, like, stick up. I'm just saying, like, she can't just push over on someone and beat someone. But I don't like that.
She can't beat someone. You can't talk crazy to your mother when she asks you to do something. And when you woke up to her, you ask for what you getting. This man, little boy, talk about like he's her equal. This is crazy. And this is what goes on out here. This is why our kids are going to jail at a rapid pace because they don't learn nothing and they think that they're going to put their parent in check. And the parent get tired and fed up with these kind of kids and then let them start being outside roaming these streets and then they end up getting and hanging with the wrong crowd and now they want to call the parent to come get them out of jail and or end up in somebody's grave. This is deep right here.
I just want her to say something fair. Because she wouldn't want nobody doing it to her.
She wouldn't want nobody doing that to her. She is a grown person that pays her bills. She don't have nobody that can be on her like that, chastising her. What's wrong with this little boy, man?
Yeah, that's not the first answer. Every time you beat someone.
I'll be right back. Here, pull my car up. So after you sleep on the middle and let I got off right, I just call it and that's when you call them. So, dude, no, that was me that pulled up.
What I'm seeing, kind of seeing, I think earlier when the mother said, "Yeah, it's my brother down there." Maybe y'all might have got called one time. Me and him was going back and forth about something, but not about nothing about my kids. So this young guy right here thinks that he could pull. Excuse me, y'all. So this young guy, this little young boy, thinks that he can pull that card because he see the mother and the father probably go at it, and he think that the father, the uncle, and the grandmama will take his side against his mother, and he's not understanding what he's really causing right now.
I'll have this happen.
She got two big boys. We got brother in the house.
How old's your brother? 14. He's full size like you?
No.
What's that?
We're gonna skip over this. We'll get back.
So you want to what's going on? Start from over there.
So I was coming from the store. I just want to be responsible. I heard my son, he was on the phone. I just walked past him, he was on the phone talking about something like fucking on rappers or something. So I'm like, what? I'm like, what's going on? So I'm like, get off the
Man, y'all pay attention to what the mother say now.
phone. She got the phone. Then I heard him talking on the phone again. So I'm like,
She told him to get off the phone. He gets off the phone. Then she heard him talking again. So now he's defying his mother and what she's telling him in her house.
get off the phone for a day, bring me the phone. So when he brought me the phone, he went. So I was like, what's really going on? You know, I just want to know what's going on my child's phone because at this point, like clearly they're talking about adult stuff might be going on. So I asked him for, I said, Jalen, come here. Can I get your password? He looked at me, I'm like, Jalen, give me the password. What's the problem? I keep asking. I'm like, Jalen, give me the password. He's like, no, like bugging up on me, like, no, I'm not giving you the password. You can ask him, but I'm not giving you the password. So like he's like chest to chest with me. So then
Right there, chest to chest with his mother. Right there, the officer should have paid a lot of that some attention. Chest to chest with his mother, because she's asking for a password. And for him to go ahead and take what she's uh likely lessons that she's about to give him, he'd rather create this friction knowing what it's about to start. That means something ain't right in that phone. Automatically, that's what would have been in my mind if I was listening just like these officers are.
God pushed him off me, and that's like how that's how it initiated. Like him get chest to chest with me, I felt like intimidated. Like I was
Exactly. It's like you and who you think you playing with, boy? What? Like stepping up like you can beat me or something? Wow.
a challenge. Like that's how I felt. Like I just was feeling very challenged, and like he was like defying me. I'm just like, all this for the phone. So after I pushed him, he fell and I restrained his hands. I don't know like when my nail broke. I don't know. Like I was telling him, I don't know when I may have scratched him. I don't know within that time what happened. I know he got up because he kept trying to get to the phone. I told him, stay where you at. Why you trying to go to the phone? Not just give me password. You're not getting your phone. He got up. He's like, mommy, I don't want to hurt you. So he had pushed me up against the wall. So then I
Pushed her up against the wall, pushed his mother. That's crazy. I wish I would ever push my mother. You walk away from your mother.
when he pushed me against the wall, I was towards my phone because I'm like, okay, I'm about to call police. So I didn't. I put the phone down and I told him to go. He had no shoes on, nothing was right. I told him to go. And after that, it was like 20 minutes, I don't know. Me and my other son, we got in the car and started driving looking for him. I found him at his friend's house. And I told him to come home. At some point, my mom came, and then that's how I got here. I don't know what was he at. He got me. They've been down there. I stayed right here. He's been talking to them down there. I've just been talking to him specifically. My mother and my brother. So this is what I saw going down at our house when we were on.
So, like I said, he thinks that he can do what he want to do because the grandmama is stroking his ego, talking to him like he can do no wrong. And I guess the brother is down there doing the same thing. We haven't heard the brother say, well, why would you be doing that to your mother? Why would you step up on you and fight your mother? Nobody's saying nothing to him as if she's straight wrong and saying all this stuff to or around the police. Now she's gonna go talk to the daughter after she don't call the police. She's supposed to talk to your daughter first. First. The mother didn't want to call the cops because she didn't want to get the boy in trouble. That's all that was. Once again, a motherly love, man. This is wild. See, this cop here is kind of saying, yeah, he said, yeah, you do. You trying to challenge your mother over the phone.
Right, and I had one time my mom was like trying to push me in the after. Well, like I see the music thing like this, she didn't understand like she like she always just does something to like try to push up on me like push me like I push her like never give me some music. She like always like put me across the branch because I feel like and I don't have to
too much over me and take her money to take his money that grandma give him to make him pay the light bill. At 15, even if your mother did need the money for a light bill, why wouldn't you say, okay, ma, I got you? A lot of kids when they're young, they normally say, Mom, when I get big, I'm gonna buy you a big house. You ain't gonna never have to want for nothing. And he's talking about her power over him.
I was like, you know, stop going outside and talk to her. You know, I said more respectful as my mom and stuff.
Exactly. He said it. I should have been more respectful because that's my mom and stuff. So that means he knows the right from wrong.
So like I can't explain it, but I feel like yeah. Like I just like I'm not so what? Oh, okay, so it's not going on something and she what to like give to like something I changed, I was saying so like she just like
Wow. And he's straight up lying now, man. Wow. He can't even explain right, but he can explain this right. And even if so, the average mama gonna start what? You ain't gonna give me what? Gonna start whooping on that butt. And this is the thing, man. Can't even chastise your kids no more to keep them from doing right from wrong. And now they have that covering, and now they can go outside and act stupid and get in trouble. But the police can chastise you, lock you up, send you to jail. You're in jail, fight for your life if you are a fighter. And even if you are a fighter, you get in there and learn more ignorance. So what is it, damn if you do, damn if you don't as a parent? And that's why these kids are out here unaliving each other and don't even know why. They just know that I'm part of this crew and I got ops and it ain't even about nothing. Ignorant stuff like this, man, that they get away with their parents. He's lost right now.
I know, like I it was like so but then like he was just like she was like, oh, I couldn't tell you bitch like it was like the bullying it was like a woman like you don't need a woman like she was something like that with the trick I don't know exactly so yeah you know she was that she was like I didn't touch her you didn't check my mom you can ask
He said he didn't touch her. Mom already told you. Well, maybe he did. She didn't say he hit her, but he was pushed her on the wall and basically tussling with her. You know, he says not that, it's the other side. He pointed to the wrong eye. Pointed to the wrong eye. You know, he thinking of how to lie now. They tell her, she said you pushed her up against the wall to get you out of her face. To get you out of our face, get her out of my face. Like, he don't even know what to say. I grabbed her, I didn't push her.
Yeah, I got it. That's the money. I don't know. I got this phone. Yeah, we call it. I said, that's my first one. That's right. That's my guy. That's that last one. That's a I said, my phone. I got this phone. This is this one. I feel like this.
First he said he didn't hit her. Then he said he didn't even he didn't touch her. Now he's telling the truth once the officer told him what she said. And he said he grabbed both of her arms. Come on, man. And these officers is really going for this, man. This is wild right here. He forgot the part when he said, "I don't want to hurt you, mommy." Is what she told the officer. He said he ain't said that yet. I don't think the bald head officer want to charge her, man. And that's the sergeant. So that's why he's like, that's what you want to do? He's really still trying to tell him no, but he got to go off of if that's what his officers want to do. And he do see some type of probable cause there, so he gonna let this officer make the determination to do that.
And he even said he didn't even want to hurt him in jail. Yeah, it's really not. Exactly. Right. So call 911. She did. The grandmother? Because when he let her friend the friend's house, he called her. He called his uncle. So. Yeah. There's evidence on it going and it died. Yeah. So you got to do. I'll take that.
So pretty much they about to lock the mother up. This is wild, man. Other officer didn't want to, and the other one was trying to make a kind of lenient charge on him, but the sergeant said either it's a bad one or it's none at all. This is wild, man. This is like heartbreaking right here, man. This kid don't even understand this is gonna alter his mother life. The grandmother don't even understand what she did. This is crazy, man. She's strong too. Watch how she keep the straight face, everything, man. It is what it is at this point. You know, a lot of these channels you watch, once they know they about to go to jail, they start crying. I can't go to jail. Even some men. I can't go to jail, man. Oh, man. Look how strong she is, man. She was already prepared for the bull crap. This is crazy though, man. A mother can't even chastise their kids no more. No fathers are in the home to check these little boys, man. And now this is what she gonna have to go through. This is crazy. I never see my mother being in nobody's handcuffs because of me. It's crazy. I told grandma, nah, not doing that. Look at her face, she's strong.
Sergeant, just want to put this inside. You want to leave that here?
How would I get in touch with somebody?
I can write a phone number down for you.
It's not only no numbers on it.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take the phone with us. And then, yeah, so what'll happen is we'll take some phones out while we're there. But then the phone's gonna be placed in our property. So once you get out, you'll have to come, yeah.
We'll get property support.
What's your son's name? Jason? Okay.
How strong she is, man. It's heartbreaking right here, man. Like, this ain't even have to go this far. This is crazy. Little entitled little brat. And he ain't understanding what he's gonna go through growing up, thinking he's slick like that, playing these silly games, man. He gotta watch his mother get put in a police car. This is crazy. So yeah, I just wanted y'all to see this, man. Y'all go over there to man Atlanta Crime Files, man. They have great content, man. You can learn a lot from a lot of stuff that they post. And y'all need to see the beginning of it, how they break it down and explain the entitlement of this little guy, man. To actually see your mother go to jail is something very deep. Very, very, very deep, man. Very deep. And these are the reasons why our kids are out here unaliving, going to jail, losing their lives because of nothing. Because of, this is how they are raised. Even though it's some worse, um, it's some kids that grew up in the worst environment in the home space, worse than this. But these are all kind of equal because they all end up going outside and meeting each other and getting around or running around and doing things they ain't supposed to because they think they got the parents under control due to things of this nature. They know that the parent can't really put their hands on them or they'll go to jail. And for him to start or sit out there and actually lying to the cops, he didn't say the same thing his mother said until the cop told him what the mother said. Then he owned up to grabbing both of her hands. And, you know, all of the above, man. This is sad. This is crazy. Unacceptable, man. Make sure y'all share this. Hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and drop me some comments and let me know what y'all think about this. What type of resolution, if there is one, or do y'all think our kids is pretty much doomed? You think the parents is pretty much doomed to try to raise their kids the right way because of this type of treatment right here? Period. The cop could have even said, well, it ain't that bad, but he actually said that the scar looked like a big one, but I really couldn't tell from the view from this viewpoint. But I don't know. I still probably wouldn't have prosecuted her. I mean, locked her up. I probably would have told him if I got to come back here because you putting your hand on your mother and she got the right to tell you about your phone because you live in her house. If I was one of them cops, but they didn't do none of that. They didn't care. So yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button so you know when I'm up here, man. Your boy Big Boosie Street Knowledge Podcast, man. I'll see y'all in a minute.